FAA. You will be seen as how you hold them accountable, and we will be able to review that. Anything less is not meeting the letter of the law. Senator Tester.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and Ranking Member Wicker for holding this hearing. Thank you for being here for your testimony. I'm going to start with kind of leading off where Senator Wicker was, except it deals with traffic control towers. We've had a hard time. I'm from Montana. We've had a hard time getting those fully staffed under the best of circumstances. And so the question becomes, do you anticipate losing any air traffic controllers once the mandate takes effect? And what are you doing to make sure that we have enough traffic controllers in our towers?
Well, thank you for the question, Senator Tester. And as I said a moment ago, we have dealt with people issues throughout the pandemic.
Sure.
And the safety and health of my workforce is at the top of the list in terms of being able to serve the public in air traffic control operations. I do not anticipate, there is certainly potentially progressive discipline processes if we get to that point. But at this point, I do not anticipate, I'm not hearing about any particular issues with respect to air traffic controller staffing, but it's something that we are focused on a daily basis.
So do you have what percentage of air traffic controllers are vaccinated right now?
The data is incomplete. The requirement for the controllers to attest, it's a very manual process, and the reporting is uneven around the system. So I don't have an accurate metric to share at this point.
So that's a problem. And it's a problem if I don't know. It's a bigger problem if you don't know it, and that you don't know what the exposure is here if you don't know how many people are not vaccinated. Does that make sense to you?
That's correct, yes.
So what, are you doing anything special that's been effective in encouraging folks to get vaccinated?
We are working very closely with our labor partners to encourage, we're encouraging broadly. The Secretary and I are sending regular updates and encouraging the workforce to do the right thing and get their vaccines. And we will continue to do that on down to the individual basis as we go forward.
It's a concern, I think, could be a real train wreck if you're not on top of it. I want to talk about an annual safety culture survey that is required, hasn't been done yet. And there was one put out in August of 2020, at least a safety culture assessment report. That August of 2020 report had some pretty alarming statistics in it. 49% FAA employees indicated they believe that safety concerns or instances will not be addressed. The 43%, this was in August of last year, 43% believe the FAA delegates too many certification activities to the industry. 34%, the employees said the fear of retribution is one of the reasons employees don't report safety issues. So we're a year later now, and we don't have that annual safety culture survey. When can we expect it?
Senator, the safety culture survey was done as a baseline as we set up the voluntary safety reporting program. And that started in April, and we wanted to let that run for a period of time. So we will be doing the survey within the next few months, and then renew it on an annual basis going forward. But this really gave us a good baseline for where we're starting from.
Yeah, so I think it's required by law that in fact, if you want to go attorney on you here, Section 132 of the ACSAA requires it.
And we will be conducting it on an annual basis. That's correct.
But shouldn't it have been done by now?
Well, there's going to be be more beneficial to do it with the voluntary safety reporting program that we put in place, which is extremely important in terms of driving this kind of transparency and openness that I want and it'll give us a better baseline on how we're doing with that
This,
program.
not unlike the previous question, this leads me to, I mean, if you're not surveying as mandated, then how can the FAA inform us and the public that the culture is improving?
We are surveying, Senator. We are going to conduct that survey, and we will be doing it on an annual basis.
All right, thank you, Madam Chair.
Senator Fisher.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Administrator, it's been a little over 10 months since